So, look, it's not feasible for me to love every single song I listen to. And similarly, it's not feasible for you to love every song you listen to. I am not a person with a closed mind. And I would never say because you didn't like music I did that you have a closed mind. I would never call you judgmental or accuse you or say any negative thing about you if you didn't like a song. What I will say about my situation is that I had no idea who Rose was or where she came from. I've never listened to any kind of K-pop anything. I've never known anybody that listened to K-pop. I never knew a person that would suggest a K-pop song to me. So I realize there's this whole genre of music I have never even listened to. With that said, it's very possible that I don't like it, but equally so, it's very possible that I do. Now, I say this to say I don't have opinions with the intention of offending anybody. And similarly, I would never be offended by your opinions of me or my thoughts. You're entitled to them. I'm going to hop into this song with an open mind. And whether I do or don't like it, I need you to know I still love you. And I think that you are awesome. I think that you are valuable. I think that you are important. I think that you matter. I think that you are deserving of love, and I'm abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. I'm going to hit the play button on this BLACKPINK song. I believe it's called DDU-DU DDU. And I may or may not love it. I may or may not hate it. But regardless, I still think that music matters, and it's something that stirs me. And even if I dislike it, I am not going to be told I have a closed mind because I didn't give something a chance. I'm going to listen to 3 BLACKPINK songs in a row and give them as earnest and the genre as earnest a try as I can. If in the next 3 videos you have suggestions, if you have comments, if you have, things that stand out to you, I would love to hear them. I would love to be educated by the fan base of BLACKPINK because I think it would mean a lot more coming from you telling me than me doing a Google search. A fanhood speaks louder than any internet page. Guys, regardless of my opinions on this, I hope that you'll join me and go in with an open mind, whether you have or have not heard this song. Let's see what BLACKPINK is about, guys. Shall we? Here we go. BLACKPINK, DDU-DU. Drop. Okay. Super high fidelity video. I gotta be honest, they're really beautiful women. It's like they have this hybrid English and Korean vibe. It's super interesting. It's kind of like, when I listen to like Japanese music, but, where they've got like English words within the songs. This is cool. That dog is awesome. 원하던 대놓고 뺐지 너무래도 칼로 무배기 두 손엔 카드칼 팩체크 궁금하면 never fact check 눈 높인 꼭대기 물. This kind of has a Megan Thee Stallion thing to me, like a Megan Thee Stallion vibe to me. Kind of reminds me of don't crucify me for saying this, but it kind of reminds me of one of her runs in WAP. Big Demeanor, that part. Big D stands for Big Demeanor, that part. That's the part that it reminds me of. But I like this gal's flow a lot. I love this part. This is kind of dynamic. So, I was kind of expecting it to be kind of what I guess I kind of thought it was going to be more like rap oriented. I didn't think it was going to go into more of a singing thing. So I like this. It really does have a dynamic that I don't think the Apata song had. This is cool. So I imagine a lot of people did use this for content, I'm not gonna lie, but this strikes me as infinitely kind of more than what the Apata song did. And it could also be because I'm seeing a bigger display of talent. I don't know. You know, because there's an element of choreography as well as being in a studio to do this.
지금 내가 걸어가는 거린 BLACKPINK 4-way 사거리 동서 남북 사방으로 running in a bucket list 싹 다 버려.
I don't want to say rip-off because I don't think it's a rip-off, but I definitely feel like I'm recognizing like American US pop stars influence within what I'm hearing, right? Like I said earlier, I felt like I kind of heard like a you know, an homage or a similar sound to Megan Thee Stallion, and this has maybe like a Nicki kind of vibe. Not to compare them by saying the vibe is similar, because they're different, but it's the sound I'm hearing. And this part doesn't sound like Nicki. Dang, she just lost it and kind of fell to her business, didn't she? Don't feel bad, I do that walking on my regular feet flat. I want to say this. This lyric, I smile easily because it does me good. I think maybe all of us, but I could definitely maybe smile more. And not in the context of the videos, right? But like in the context of my life. Maybe you could too. Who's to say? Alright, I'll test you, BLACKPINK. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I would like this more than the music I hear on pop radio in the States. It's not a music that I would go out of my way to listen to by myself, right? Like, it's not daily driver music for me. But I would like this better than the pop music I conventionally hear on the radio. So take with that what you will. This scenery here is amazing. What a cool shot. This is just so much more dynamic than what Apata was. Like, again, it's not something I would standard listen to. It definitely does give me a vibe of businessy, content-y, but I just like this infinitely more than what I liked Apata. It feels maybe a little bit less conventionally cheesy, but it also feels like they had fun with it. It feels like, again, it was definitely a big production, but I don't necessarily, this doesn't scream insincere to me because I can recognize how dynamic the song is going from the different parts, you know? It's not like this has verse, chorus, verse, you know, verse, verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus kind of style. And I don't know, to me, when a music breaks a form like that, I find myself liking the song more. I like when things kind of go against a structure, and this gives me that vibe. And all 4 of them are prettier than Bruno Mars. Again, the scenery here, like the staging is amazing. Like they really made it look like these gals are dancing in a kaleidoscope. That's super cool to me. The other thing that is standing out is like they really do, like the color scheme here, everything on this screen pops. It's kind of a femme fatale ending there, right? Like, and again, super high fidelity video. This was infinitely better, in my opinion, than Apata. This was not a song that I would frequently revisit. It's definitely a song I would be like, just like my little sisters, yo, have you heard this? Because I think my little sisters would really, really like this. And again, I say that to say it is music I would share with people because I can recognize I do know people that like it, even if I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it on my own accord. I imagine most people that end up watching this video that came for BLACKPINK and not to watch me, but they came to watch a BLACKPINK reaction. Maybe a lot of you guys haven't heard of the Decemberists, and that's totally fine by me. Maybe if you listen to them, you hated them, and that's totally fine by me. But maybe if you listen to them, you'd be like, oh, this sounds like music so-and-so listens to. And that is cool to me. So I just want you to consider perspectives. When you watch any reactor, they're not always going to share your perspective, but hopefully they don't take steaming hot dumps on the artist that you love. I assure you, unless an artist has done something genuinely warranting of me taking a steaming hot dump on, I'm not going to take that steaming hot dump. And even if they did do something that would make me want to take a steamy hot dump on them, I still probably wouldn't because of principle. I have nothing against Rosé. I have nothing against BLACKPINK. I'm going to go listen to 2 more of their songs and continue to build my opinion. Before I leave, I need you to know I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the positivity you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. I love you guys. Goodbye.